we just watched this ridiculous video of a handcuffed guy shooting a cop. Now, the handcuffed guy was black, and I don't like that I want to say that, right? But again, the news has trained me to add races when the races are different in a situation, which it doesn't even matter. He gets searched. They don't find his other gun.
Which he was able to get off his body while he was handcuffed.
Yeah. So what does that do for your theory that it was in his butt? Because I know that's your theory.
Access, it depends unless he had like a fake hole in his pants and he could pull it out the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought you were going to... First, I thought that fake hole was going to be in the butt.
I thought door in the butt.
Yeah, where you keep stuff.
Yeah.
Like a compartment in the butt. You don't have a cubby in your butt? There's no cubby. You don't have no cubby? So it makes you wonder because you look at the video and this guy's wearing skinny jeans. He's not wearing big baggy jeans.
He didn't have sweatpants on?
Regardless of whether he had on sweatpants or jeans, they were skinny.
Yeah.
They weren't baggy.
Yeah.
Right? So where is he hiding this gun?
I don't know.
Right? So how do you not find that gun? Which, again, I don't think it's true what people say about the way police handle races in America. I think for the most part, police are lazy. If you look at this cop, he's a little bit of a larger cop. I don't know if that means that he's lazy, but it seems like he definitely cut some corners during his search.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
he's like the way he's walking around the car, he's got like no concerns. He's just like doo.
Well, because he searched him in his own mind.
Yeah.
So you know what? Now I'm glad I mentioned the race of it because I got to say this again. Don't support cops getting shot in any way, shape, or form. But this video is kind of cool.
They are some skinny jeans,
right? It's a little bit of a cool video.
Yeah.
I never doubted me for a second. I never doubt. You're not used to seeing skinny jeans on black people. You don't know what the fuck you're looking at. It confuses you so much.
His baggy sweatshirt. I was like, no, that was the whole attire.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a baggy sweatshirt either.
That sweatshirt was baggy.
It was like a jean jacket with a sweatshirt underneath it.
No, it wasn't.
Look it up.
No, I
look
know
it
that.
Up.
I do not doubt me for a second.
We just watched the video.
I know.
I didn't look at it a second time. I just gave him fashionable black eye attire.
He's got a sweatshirt on, baggy sweatshirt.
Okay, let's look at it. Let's look at how baggy this sweatshirt is compared to the bagginess of the jeans. Right, this proportional bagginess is very important. So what do we have here?
And he
pops out of here with jeans. That's not a baggy sweatshirt. That's a sweatshirt. That's a regular fitting sweatshirt. Because I'm saying that's how people dress now.
So where do you think he kept his gun?
It was probably in the pocket of his fucking sweatshirt. Like the more I think about it, now that I see that he's wearing that sweatshirt, it was probably again like in the cop. He just that's just the bagginess of his sweatshirt. They always wear baggy sweatshirts.
Me and the cop were in the same.
Basically,
there's nothing in those jeans.
Yeah, that's kind of like the cop doesn't look like he died.
No, I don't.
Right, it looks like the cop lived. Like,
yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
The video is kind of cool.
You think that man got away with his handcuffs on? You think he's still at loose? You think he got his handcuffs off yet?
I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope he did the due diligence to find a way to get his handcuffs off. Although, I don't know, man. He might just be in a blackout of like, oh my God, I just did some Jason Bourne shit.
Yeah.
Like I got handcuffed.
He escaped.
Got my gun.
Yeah.
Shot a cop and escaped.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm going to prison for a long time, but damn if it's not for the coolest shit.
Yeah. It was pretty good. Not many people escape like that. It
was
a good escape.
No, typically once the handcuffs are on.
And they didn't catch him right away. Like he's still
on the lam.
Like he ran somewhere. He because his saga continued, right?
Wu-Tang.
He had to, he had to either get somewhere by foot or get a ride, or you assume he didn't have a cell phone on him. So.
Oh, you think the cop took his cell phone, right? Because
I assume so.
If you're arresting a person.
Right?
I assume you take their cell phone.
I thought you took their second gun too. But
That's also a very good point. You think he has his second cell phone as well?
Maybe.
You think he managed to keep his second gun in his second cell phone?
Maybe.
He had to get out of there stat and he ran straight to his second baby mom's house.
Yeah.
That's why they can't find him. This guy is the master of seconds.
Police was It's like, but they only taught us about one.
It's like, what? We got his one cell phone. We got his one gun. We checked his one baby mom's house.
We've done it all.
We've done it all. That's good. That's good police work.
Yeah.
By the book.
Yeah.
Absolutely by the book. Right? Which again, I don't believe this horseshit about the way that like police are just like naturally seeing black people as predators or as ridiculous dangers. Because again, if this cop was as afraid of black people as we're told fat white cops are supposed to be of black people,
Yeah.
he would have found his second gun.
Some hard facts there.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It's a lie. We get along better than they're telling us we get along, people.
Mm-hmm.
We love each other.
Mm-hmm.
We fucking love each other.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how sad we are that we can't be near each other during a pandemic. We have half the country fighting to be around the other half of the country that hates them.
Come out of your house.
Basically.
We want to rub elbows.
Stop being a pussy and come outside. Come outside, you pussies. We want to hang out. I just want to stand in line next to you and hate you. Just come the fuck out. It's insane, right? That's how much.
Because we can go to each other's houses, like people we know. Like,
yeah.
You're not supposed to, but
not
we
supposed
can.
To. People are doing it.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're missing.
No.
Right? We're missing the stranger interaction.
Yeah.
Or just like passing strangers in public, or just like having just contact or a connection with strangers. Like we don't even like, what do we do with all this judgment that's been building up inside of us?
Can't even see your whole face. I want to judge your whole face.
It's just not even that. It's just like, remember, like, you know how like one of the things that all humans do is they make up stories for the different people that they see?
Yeah.
It's something that we do so that we don't have judgment stacking up inside of us.
Yeah.
You know, we can just get that out in a frivolous way where there's no consequences, nobody gets hurt.
Yeah.
You're not even getting your story confirmed.
Yeah.
You're just getting it out there so that you're not doing it to the people you love.
Yeah.
Right? We're not getting it out.
No.
We're not able to make up these little stories about people in the passing.
Yeah.
We're not seeing the people in the passing.
Nobody's
So what we're doing is we're casting judgment hard. We're getting really into things that don't matter to us, like politics.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's the trick.
Yeah.
I think whatever is the invisible hand that is forcing things in, they're smarter than us.
They definitely are. We need to admit that too.
Yeah.
Because we're just like mouth hanging open, drooling, looking at Facebook like, I'm going to write mean things to you.
Yeah, and the mean things that I'm going to write are going to be so fucking impactful that it's going to change the world. You know,
yeah.
And it's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
You know, and the people that are actually doing things, they know how we tick.
Yeah.
You know, and they know that if they take away, like, you know, what am I saying? Like collateral human contact from us,
Mm-hmm.
that we will find something toxic to do. Idle hands. They're giving, like, they gave the world idle hands.
We found some toxic shit to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say idle hands, that is the devil's play toy.
Yeah.
Right? Idle hands, devil's play toy.
Yeah, they're like, stay in your house.
The
you can't
whole
go anywhere.
The whole world has devil hands right now.
Devil hands.
It's just all have devil hands. Every single person in America, every person across the world, we're all stuck in our house with devil hands, just jerking off, smoking pot, smoking reefer.
Yeah. Oh man, it's not good.
It isn't.
It's not good.
It
Yeah,
isn't.
like, can you really get mad at that guy who jerked off in between his Zoom meetings? Like, what was he supposed to do?
I was never mad at him. I was viewing him with my devil hands. Like I just used devil hand binoculars for every story that I read.
I guess it makes sense.
Yeah,
Devil hands.
yeah. Put your fucking devil hands up to your eyes like binoculars and look at the person you hate. You love them now.
Yeah.
Right? No,
Yeah.
but there's nothing. I mean, of course he was jerking off in between. It's like, what?
Probably been a lot. There's like a buildup of cum around the United States and the world.
Dude, we're gonna act like we didn't stop jerking off to join the Zoom meeting.
Yeah. Right.
It's like
yeah.
we're gonna act like we were gonna jerk off as soon as the Zoom meeting was over.
But not in between the Zoom meetings.
In between Zoom meetings is before and after, right? You jerk off before and after. That is like an estuary of both.
Yeah, it's
That's
gotta
when
happen.
you jerk off the hardest.
You got a time constraint.
In between Zoom meetings.
It's the only thing that's putting a thrill in that man's life. Like, oh my God, I've got to finish before the next meeting. I've had all this time all day. There's no pressure for me to jerk off. Finally.
Finally. Yeah, the world is soaked in cum right now. The world is soaked in drippy cum right now.
We've talked about, like, I don't know what's going to make this podcast
Just
or
this
not,
one.
but we've talked about cum so much trying to get here. Like, I personally, for me, it's been a lot of cum talk.
It's been a lot of cum talk. A lot of episodes in the can.
Keep coming back to it.
Keep coming back. We can't stop talking about cum.
No.
We can't stop. That's our devil hands.
That's our devil hand.
We're just podcasting with devil hands. We can't help it.
No.
We can't help it. Goodness gracious, man. The whole world has devil hands right now. That guy's shooting cops with his.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was so crazy. Man, I'm jealous that he has that story to tell. He doesn't deserve that story. He's a criminal.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve to have that cool of a story to tell people.
Yeah, he has to be the fugitive. Like, he has to be framed to have a cool story like that.
Yeah.
You know, like, he has to be somebody working without devil hands.
Oh, what if he was framed and that cop was a dirty cop?
That would have been badass.
What if he is saving the world right now and we don't even know it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, like I've never seen one of these movies cast with a black guy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I didn't think it was going to affect me this much when I started seeing firsts like this.
Yeah.
But like this is a good one. Like this
That's
guy
fair.
could potentially be a double agent who's actually saving the world.
It could be.
God,
that was
man.
pretty slick.
That was pretty sick. It's pretty slick. Also, it kind of tracks because we keep talking about like how the hell did this cop not find this man's second gun?
Yeah.
Like well, when you are a dirty cop and you're super confident that nothing's gonna happen to you and you start to cut corners a little bit.
He probably told him his whole devilish plan when he was in the car, like riding to take him wherever he was taking him. Like, I'm gonna take over the world by I always hide my second key to my handcuffs in the trunk of the tree next to the courthouse.
So that which is a great place to keep your handcuff key.
Yeah.
your second handcuff key. I don't disagree that the plan was divulged, but I really feel like our super secret black agent, he coaxed it out of him.
Oh, it was slick.
Yeah, he was real slick about it.
Okay.
He was like, man, white people can't dance. I bet white people can't even take over the world. I bet, listen, dog, you're so corny, you can't even be a corrupt cop. He was like, motherfucker, I'll tell you how corrupt I
Yeah.
Yeah, that's reverse black psychology.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
Yeah.
It's pretty slick. He probably did it slicker than I just did it right there because I'm not getting a feel of the cop. I'm not reacting. You know what I mean? I'm predicting, which, is never really as accurate.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, man. So welcome to Two Jack Bros.
Welcome.
This is going to be a little bit of a short episode. We're sorry about that, but we got kind of behind the 8 ball. After recording episodes that you will never hear, that will never make the airwaves, we just hit a weird stride, and we're here. So what's up?
We started jerking off in the middle of it. We had devil hands. Sorry.
I think it's because we were like we were suffering from devil hands, and we didn't have any way to contextualize it.
Yeah.
And we just didn't know what was wrong with us.
Yeah.
But now we know. So now we can. I feel like I'm flowing freer now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's also it's like we did like 4 podcasts. I think we're like pros by now.
Yeah.
on podcasting today, we're pros on podcasts. So, but no, thank you to anybody that's joining us after seeing me on Are You Garbage podcast. Also, if you've never seen Are You Garbage podcast, check it out. It's blowing up right now. It's a very fun podcast with good friends of mine, Hank Foley and Kevin Ryan. So check that out. Also check out our Patreon. Get on it while I'm doing due diligence. Why don't I do due diligence for Two Jack Bros, which we almost never do.
Yeah, we should do some.
We just did it.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, good job. Thank you. So yeah, thank you for joining us. I just got some bad news in our in between.
You did?
Of these podcasts when I was jerking off. in that estuary of finishing a thing before starting a thing.
Yeah.
So I was jerking off, I was looking at news. And one of my favorite comedians, man, John Mulaney, he's in rehab right now.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't. It didn't go into detail about what he like relapsed on. He was like an alcohol cocaine guy. Could have been just alcohol. Could
Yeah.
have been just cocaine. But one thing I know for a fact:
Devil
devil
hands.
hands.
Devil hands. You would think there'd be a lot of comedians that might have issues coming out of this, right?
Oh, the devil.
Because
Yeah,
comedians are prone to devil hands
for
while
sure.
they are doing stand up, while they're
Yes.
around people, while they have things to do.
Absolutely.
And now you're all locked in houses with no real outlet and devil hands.
I mean, devil hands were getting us even before the pandemic.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, Louis C.K. got
Yeah.
because of his devil hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
He devil handed.
Yeah.
So let's just be very clear about that. But I think the devil hands are getting us, picking
Yeah.
us off
Yeah.
during this pandemic. It's definitely making me crazy. Like I like a couple days ago, you had to talk me. I mean, when you were talking to me, and I was telling you like I'm really sad because I'm not performing stand up. That like I think I was on the verge of crying that day.
I saw a little tear. I saw a sparkle in the corner of your eye.
And that was before we even talked about it. I was just like, I just had like a cry
Yeah.
right under the surface
Yeah.
all day long. And it was just, I don't know, maybe I just didn't want to admit that I missed stand up that much. But I was talking to Felicia today, and she said she like started crying the other day,
Yeah.
and it's like, I didn't tell her about mine. I don't know. I was like, pussy. Why you such a come outside? But yeah, that's it's getting us. I'm sure it's getting everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. I
sure
think
it's
we
getting
should
everybody.
invest in rehabs.
That's what we should definitely be investing in.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
That's almost like, but if we invest in rehabs, I got to start getting on the side of, we got to keep these lockdowns going.
Yeah.
It's going to change me into a filthy, dirty capitalist.
Yeah. If you want to take that route, it's there.
It's there. It's there. I'm not rooting for the downfall of, American society, the greatest country on earth, but if it gives me a little, if it's paying the kid,
Yeah.
I might not be against it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Gosh, man, that's how you become dirty so quickly.
Yeah.
You have enough money to invest in things.
Yeah.
You invest in the right things, like at a certain time, and then you start seeing the rewards of that, and then you want to keep that going. You got to keep that going.
That's like the jail system, right?
It's corporate prisons, but it's also again, if it's true, there is a rumor from one of the members of Bone Thugs and Harmony. I don't remember which Bone Thug or Harmony it was. I think Dizzy Bone. Is there a Dizzy Bone, right? So one of the Bones, he has a podcast, and he talked to a record executive that told him that he was sitting in on a meeting where they were going to change all the hip hop music to gangster rap to help fill these prisons that they're all investing in.
Yeah.
Which is.
And then he said, "Wow."
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I do hope. I hope that. I hope that these people that are out there being evil, they're at least enjoying it. Like, if not, like, why are you doing this?
I don't know.
Why are you invisible handing us if you're not at least enjoying it?
Yeah.
It's they're enjoying it.
When they have islands that they, like underage sex islands, I think they're enjoying it. They're partying hard.
Yeah, I would every time you like land and take off, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta. It's that's one of the reasons I want to be evil.
So you can do that laugh.
It's like
and feel it, like really like feel it from the.
I could only act it now.
Yeah.
It's like I want it to be real.
Yeah.
That would be so good.
If you were an actor and you were gonna do a role where you had to play that character, you'd be like, oh, I've got to go do like something evil.
That's probably why most actors end up in prison on drugs and fucked up. They're just trying to be good actors.
Yeah.
They just want to be the best actor they can be.
Mm-hmm.
It's they also got devil hands. They got all that fucking free time.
Oh,
They don't have, they don't do anything during the day.
No.
Like a script, like it's like it is less time to read a script than it is to watch a movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's how much work they have to do in a day. Man, let me see how much time we got. What time is it? Because we got to get to jiu-jitsu. Man, we got it up against the clock. I hate that this has to be a short episode because we found our groove.
Yeah.
Gosh, man, this is annoying, but it is what it is. I mean, better something than nothing. You know. Also, this is kind of a proof of concept for us because we got this new studio, new backdrop. We got. If you're watching this on YouTube, you will see that our tapestry behind us is new, beautiful artwork by an artist that I found on a website named Ali Wild, I believe it is, an Australian chick.
Yeah.
Right. I had to do some research on her to make sure she wasn't a social justice warrior, but yeah, you never know with an artist, right?
Know.
But I don't know if you can tell, but these are butts. This is a butt tapestry. Check it out. So, also podcast sponsored by Sick Butts. Just got to get that out there. I don't know if you've been hearing that, but you were sponsored by Sick Butts. So if you see a sick butt out there and you want to grab both cheeks, you get 2 cheeks for the price of 1 grab if you use promo code 2JackBros. I cannot say that without laughing. Just whisper, just close your eyes and whisper 2 Jack Bros in the ear of those cheeks you're grabbing. All right? So I do want to talk about this because this is something also that I recently found, while I was jerking off in between podcasts. It's so there's Russian, so in Russia they do a lot of assassinations. They're like the assassination capital of the world.
Yeah.
Like I just imagine that everybody in Russia is like a genius hacker, assassin / leather jacket enthusiast.
They do have some good leather jackets.
The best.
Yeah.
The best. So I mean, it's just I don't know if they have the best leather jackets or they just have the proper mystique to wear a leather jacket.
You know what's confusing about that too? It's like I feel like leather jacket is a very specific weather clothing, and it's cold all the time in Russia. So are they just wearing it underneath their bigger coats? Like how are they pulling off this leather jacket all the time?
I think they might be layered up.
Yeah.
I think they probably, after living in that frigidness for that long, I think they have some adaptations.
Yeah.
I'm more than we need. So there's this politician. His name is Alexei Navalny.
Of course it is. They're all Alexei.
Yeah. No, Alexei, not Alexei.
Yeah.
He's Alexei.
Alexei.
Yeah, with an X, not a SK shit.
Oh, okay.
So, or a K or whatever. So he's this politician that there was an assassination attempt on him.
Yeah.
So they tried to poison him.
Yeah.
Right? And it didn't work. And he tricked a Russian spy into telling him how they tried to kill him.
Ooh. Pretty badass.
He duped him.
Yeah. How do you, just by being slick?
I don't know, because that. So, well, yes, by being slick, but it also kind of goes with my other stereotype about Russia. So here we go. So Russia they're all hackers. They're all assassins. They're all leather jacket enthusiasts. Also, dumb as fuck. Like genius, in a lot of regards, but like easily duped.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like America is ahead of Russia because like we're playing 4D chess. I think Russia is struggling with checkers. But even though that analogy almost doesn't work because like the grand chess champions all come from Russia, right? But life chess checkers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he duped the man. He called him up. He called this Russian spy up, and he acted like he worked with like the minister of spies or some shit or something. I'm making it up because I can't remember what it is, but it was something to that effect.
Yeah, I believe they have that there. You just have to say.
Yeah. The Ministry of Spies, the Department of Assassination, the Coalition of the Hackers.
Yeah.
Leather jacket enthusiasts. So he the leather jacket lobby. So he called him up and he's like. Basically, he's like, why didn't it work?
Yeah.
Which is a great in. It's like hey, this is so. And the guy's like, what? We did our best. It was like because they were worried that they didn't measure the poison well, because he started to get sick on a flight. The flight was only 40 minutes, and that gave him enough time to get to the proper medical care. To deal with whatever poison they laced him with.
Man.
Yeah. So then he finds out how they poison him.
Yeah, you got to know who's putting the poison in the drink, right? Like
Yeah.
you've got to find the weak link.
Oh, you think the poison was put in the drink, huh?
He drank the poison, right? Is that what you told me?
Nah, I didn't say anything about drinking poison. I said he was poisoned.
Okay.
Now, you being a woman, you're like, he got to ingest that. That's the number one way that women murder people, by the way, is they make them drink or eat poison.
Yeah.
Right? So that's just like a biological tendency that you had. Right?
Yeah.
I get that. These are men. They're
Put up his butt? What'd they do?
well, close. They poisoned the seams of his undies. I swear to God. Well, they didn't call them undies. They didn't call them undies. I'll give them
Were
that.
they leather undies? Chafe a little bit. It goes directly in the... Poison the seams of his undies. How did they get access to his undies?
I don't know. It seems it's weird. It seems like they're not very private with their undies in Russia.
And they got the undies that he put on like at the right time to get on this 40-minute flight that they were supposed to poison him so hard that he was going to die.
Dude, it's even weirder than that. So, well, first let me say this. It's just funny to me that they try to poison a man by poisoning the seam of his underwear, which in a lot of men's underwears is probably the part of the underwear under the most structural strain.
Yeah.
You know, like the seams of our underwears aren't doing good.
Yeah.
Like a lot of guys I know probably don't even have seams in their underwear, right? So that's just funny to me.
Yeah.
But so they poison his underwear, and then they go to his flight lands. He gets dealt with medical care and stuff.
Like, oh, get his undies off, stat.
They did.
They knew.
They got his undies off, and then that same guy that poisoned him went to that same location, like flew to that same location, and got his underwear and like scrubbed them clean.
Just undies just up for grabs, huh?
I don't know where they put their underwear in Russia. Right? It just makes it seem, are they wearing them outside their pants? Like I don't get it. I don't get why there's so much access to other people's underwear in Russia.
Like a politician's underwear, nonetheless.
High level, high clearance underwear. You know, it's apparently you don't need much clearance to get your hands on some politician. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's happening here. But yeah, man, we're so up against the clock. I'm so sorry. But we do have to end this episode. It is a short episode. I'm going to get this up, even though it's short. But what we're going to do, we're off. This is vacation time. We have enough time to do another podcast. So what we're going to do is we'll do the Patreon tomorrow and then try to crank out another. 1, 2, 3. Ansley didn't like the sound of that. So, all right. No shout outs today because, again, we're up against the clock. We love you all. And I will say thank you to Kevin Ryan, H. Foley, and the Are You Garbage podcast. A lot of fun. And check those guys out if you have. Is that weird? Check out our Patreon. Thanks so much. We're out.
Got you.